Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today is my 53rd birthday and I thought we would do a fun get ready with me using basically a bunch of my favorite makeup. So I have pulled a little bit from a bunch of different brands and I thought you would just kind of come along for the ride while I am getting ready for my day. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this look today, as well as topping off with my birthday fragrance of the day, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, we're gonna put on some makeup. It is my 53rd birthday and I am doing a little bit of work and I'm also going out to lunch. So what I thought I would do is just kind of put on some of my current favorite makeup, and I'm going to keep it kind of simple today because I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'm going to start by using Lisa Eldridge. This is her Elevated Glow highlighter in Cosmic Rose, and as I said, I kind of like to use this underneath foundation as well as on top, and I don't really have like an actual idea of what I'm doing. I just kind of pulled out some of my favorites, so we're just gonna wing it today. So far I have been able to go on my birthday run every year that I can get up and still run. I'm very excited about that. So had fun doing that, and now I'm just gonna kind of get ready for the day. Okay, so I put a little bit of that highlighter on and then I just like to kind of dab that on the high points of the face because of course we're going to want a little glowy look today, and I'm just hoping to achieve a sort of healthy glowy look. So for foundation, I'm debating between two of my favorites, the CC Cream, which is going to have more coverage, or the Le Beige Water Fresh Tint. This one always just sort of plumps up my skin and makes it kind of natural. So we'll start with that, and then if we need to put on some of the CC Cream, we will. And I just took 2 pumps like this. It's very watery, and I just kind of put this on, dabbing it on with a brush. It does come with a brush, by the way, which is actually pretty nice, but I am washing brushes, so that one is currently being washed, and I'll just kind of dab this into my skin. Now with this foundation, I found that it sort of needs to take a minute to kind of dry on the skin, and then that is when the magic happens. It will give you a little bit of a plumping effect. It will smooth everything out, but it will still look like skin. And as it dries down, I find it provides a bit more coverage than when you first put it on. Because of the way that this is created, it has little water beads that have pigment in it. So once you break it down with the brush and buff it on, it will break up those pigments, and then that is when you will get a bit more coverage. So yep, I still absolutely love the Le Beige Water Fresh Tint, especially during the summer months when I want a bit more hydration and a little bit less makeup-y look. Then I am going to use my Chanel Rose Corrector. We're just going to brighten up underneath the eyes just a bit. And okay, I'm laughing. I just got a voicemail from my dentist asking me if I wanted to come in for my crown prep today on my birthday. nope, I don't want to do that. I'll wait till next week when I have my appointment. So there was a cancellation. So I've got some really fun dental work coming up that I'm super excited about. Okay, then for eyes, I ended up pulling out one of my favorite Dior QUINTs, and this one is in Jungle. And I don't think I give this one enough love on camera because out of all of my QUINTs that I have, of course I love like soft cashmere, new look, kind of the basics, but I absolutely love Jungle. I just think it's a really pretty QUINT, and it's got that pretty kind of forest green in here and that peach color, which I love. So I pulled that out to use today. So I am going to start first with this all over shade, just a little bit here, and I'm just going to place a little bit of that all over with a light hand. I don't want to go too heavy handed because it's got a little bit of shimmer in it. Then I'm going to come into this middle shade here, and we're going to create a little bit of a crease. This is sort of a cocoa brown shade, and just creating a little bit of depth in that crease area. And don't worry, I will be blending everything. I'm just kind of putting the colors down first. Then I'm going to come into this beautiful peach tone. This is one of my favorite colors, and I'm going to place that on the lid. And I'm going to go into this beautiful green tone here. I'm using a flat edge. This one is my Chanel Definer Smudger brush. And I am going to run that close to the lash line, and we might build out a little color on the V. So okay, I guess we're kind of going for a more glam look because a little bit more than I expected to go on, but don't worry, we can blend it out. But I guess we're making a thicker kind of look on that lash line with that green. Taking the other side here, and I'm just going to soften this a bit. Okay, we've got a little bit more of a smokier eye on, and then I wanted to play with the new Chanel. This is the STYLO U, and this one's in khaki metal. So here is the tone khaki metal, and that's what I'm going to use as eyeliner today, kind of playing up the greens today. Okay, we've got this jungle on. I'm going to go and have my daughter clean up my brows, and I'm going to put on mascara, and then we'll finish off the face. We have that jungle eye quint on here, and mascara makes the biggest difference ever. Once I put on mascara, my eyeballs are finally on, and then what I thought I would do is let's go ahead and bronze up the skin, and I'm going to put a little bit of my bronzer in my eye look as well. So I'm going to use my favorite. I'm going to be using Goa from CHANTECAILLE, and I just love this. It's a little bit more of a kind of rich red cocoa toned kind of bronzer, and I just love the way that it melts into the skin and is going to give me a fake tan. So I love it. I'm going to be using all my favorite brands today. CHANTECAILLE, Chanel, Dior, SISLEY. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my bronzer here and I'm going to put that in the crease just a little bit. This will ground my eyes just a tad because that jungle definitely has some little bit more of those sparkly shimmery tones in that. Super pretty, but I want to kind of define that crease just a little bit more and tie the look together. Okay, so before we set everything, I am going to use my new favorite blush, and it's actually a lipstick, but you guys, I just love Dance Card, and I just love it on my cheeks. There's something just really brightening to the face, and again, this is sort of a beautiful poppy coral pink tone, and I just love it on the cheeks. Like, I kind of love it on my cheeks more than my lips, but I do like it on my lips too. But I just think this makes the best blush ever. Don't worry, we're gonna blend it in, but I want to go ahead and get that fresh kind of pop color on the cheeks. And I'm finding that the lipstick is actually super long lasting for blush. So we're just going to kind of dab that in for more of a fresh, flushed kind of look. Isn't that just the best blush color ever? I just like seriously love it. So you guys, Dance Card, not only fantastic on the lips, but also on your cheeks. And it's just sort of been a little bit of a game changer. And I'm going to set everything with my Sisley loose powder. And I have this one in Rose Orient is the color that I tend to use the most. And I find that it doesn't have like a ton of color to it, but I think it just gives your skin a little rosy undertone. So I'm just going to set everything here. Okay, I've set everything with powder. Then I'm going to come into my little Glowmaker. I'm taking the Sisley bronzer along with my La Mer fluffy brush and going to go ahead and give myself a little extra glow. We are going for a lot of glowiness today, and this will also just sort of take away any sharp edges or telltale lines of bronzer and stuff. So okay, I keep on forgetting to put my little elevated glow on top of my foundation. So I'm going to put it on top of my powder. Don't worry, I've done this several times now because I forget, but it doesn't seem to affect the overall look of anything. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that Glowmaker up there, and I'm just going to tap that into the skin. Want to give myself a little bit of a healthy birthday glow here. I actually grabbed the Crystal Nebula, so I'm putting just a teeny bit of that up in that brow bone. So as far as the glowiness, I have Cosmic Rose underneath my foundation, and then I have a little bit of Crystal Nebula on top. So definitely getting a little bit of that glow going on. We're just doing the whole thing today. I'm going to go ahead and set everything, and I have a teeny bit left of my Hydra Beauty Essence Mist. setting that. And then for lip, I am going to go ahead and align my lips with PIVOINE. This is my favorite lip liner ever. And this is just sort of my go-to for like all lipsticks. And then I'm going to top it with my personal favorite Rouge Coco Flash, and that is 158 Dawn. And I kind of want to bring together the little bit more of that warm nude, kind of peachy look here. And here is the color right here, you guys. It is an amazing warm nude, and I just love it. And this is the combination of PIVOINE lip liner with Dawn Rouge Coco Flash. You guys, I feel like I'm glowing a little bit, maybe a little too much. Maybe we'll put a little bit more powder down the midline here, but I don't want to take away too much. I wanted a glowy look, but basically this is my look for the day for my 53rd birthday. A little bit glowy, a little bit more of a smoky eye using those kind of peach and green tones in that Jungle Quint from Dior. And then I've been having a hard time picking out what my birthday scent should be, but I'm feeling a little bit sassy, a little bit flirty, and I ended up picking out one from Fragrance du Bois. This is my favorite. This is Oud Jaune Intense, and this is sort of a fun, tropical, kind of gorgeous floral, you guys. It's definitely flirty. It's definitely sassy. I may be 53, but I'm still young at heart, a little bit sassy, and this just always brings a smile to my face. Super fun. And after I get done doing a few work things, I will be putting on a sundress. We're going to be going out to eat, eating outside today. So I'm going to go ahead and put this beauty on. It is just such a stunner, you guys. This one just always puts a smile on my face. It totally transports me to someplace exotic, kind of like I'm walking on the beach in Hawaii. It definitely has a little bit of that tropical vibe. I'm just grateful to be here and be with my family and to be celebrating on this lovely Tuesday. But I can kind of pretend that I'm someplace exotic just for fun by putting on this perfume. So, fragrance of the day is from Fragrance du Bois, and this is Oud Jaune Intense. Just a stunner, super fun and flirty. So I'm ready for the day. I'm gonna head out in just a few seconds, but thank you for coming along with my get ready with me using my favorite products at the moment, kind of creating a fun look with a little bit of a glowy skin look, a little bit more of a smoky eye, and a nude lip. That's going to be my look for today. And I just wanted to say thank you, you guys. I've been getting so many fun little birthday wishes from you. So thank you so much for making my day special. And I will be back with another video soon.